All right, well, thank you for bearing with me if you were just tuned in about 30 seconds ago. First of all, just want to let y'all know I got real ready for this. We got heart, we got some, stuck them on. I went through some glue. So we're ready. So this is my model today, Dunwelly. That's what we call him. I have my big selenite right here at the top of the mat. We got big amethyst baby over there, my early birthday present. So feel free to get out some crystals, get out some sprays, some small good stuff. Set yourself up. Welcome to Hatha Mood with the one and only Allie G. So we're gonna get started just in a seat for now. So if you want, you can always grab a pillow to sit on if it's more comfortable. We'll quickly lay down. And really today we're just gonna more so be flexible. Or rather try to be flexible, I guess. We're gonna warm up in hopes to just like feel a little bit more open and ready to dance your booties off all day long. Guess Daniel hasn't got a hint to turn off his phone yet. I do highly recommend that like you can turn off your phone unless you're trying to like connect with somebody, that's cool too. But just give yourself a little break. I think my cat's here to join us. She's literally sitting right behind Daniel.
Can't see her.
There she is. Here she is. Hi, Casimir. How are you? So once you become seated, you're probably in just like a regular cross-legged seat. I'm gonna have you bring your hands back behind you, and you're gonna switch the cross of the legs. Switch the cross. Yep. And that way it just kind of feels more awkward. And then you'll scooch side to side. Bring your hands onto the legs if you can. If you need to keep the hands behind you, that's totally fine. I definitely consider this a beginner session, but that doesn't mean that all of it's easy. Sorry. Being a beginner is like the hardest. So you just gotta go with the flow. Okay, you can close your eyes. If you don't want to close your eyes, just stare down at the edge of the mat. Notice any energy that's present. Maybe you feel a little nervous or a little excited. Start to notice the breathing. And again, return your focus onto the breathing. You can just keep your lips closed for now. And the breath in through the nose, into the lungs, the ribs. And again out through the nose. And once again, try to sit up tall. Push down into your sits bones, a little bony part of your butt, to coil your spine up. Now you're going to bring the left hand into your lap. And then stack the right palm on top of the left. Okay, let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Try to fill up your ribs, fill up your belly. And then open your mouth, exhale. Okay, 2 more times. Big breath in. Fill the ribs, fill the belly. And open the mouth, exhale. Let your shoulders drop, let your arms hang heavy. Again, deep inhale breath. Feel how the chest lifts, the spine moves when you breathe. And again, big exhale. Alright, tuck your chin. Now bring the hands onto the knees. Pull the shoulders down. Just very gently turn the right ear towards the right shoulder. And again, like really gently go to center. Go back down, chin to chest. And then left ear towards left shoulder. Be really gentle with your neck. Down to the center, chin to chest. Right ear over right shoulder, pause. Pull your left shoulder down and away from your left ear. Good. Chin back to center. Left ear, left shoulder, Pause, pull the right shoulder way down. And again, come back to center, chin to chest. To the ground, roll your chest up, lift your chin. And we're gonna do the best thing ever. We're just gonna lay down. Woo! Now hug your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. There'll be moments where I come up and you can just watch my beautiful model. That way I'm not like booty to the camera and you're just hearing me talk. Gotten a lot of practice teaching online recently. Okay, now go ahead and open your knees wide. And then, yeah, keep your feet hovering above the mat. Okay, and then big breath in through the nose. Breathe out through your nose as well. Use your belly to push the breath out. Your nose is a little stuffy. You can definitely breathe through your mouth, that's fine. Now stay here if you want. Or you're gonna lift the head and shoulders, reach forward for your feet, grab the outer edge. See how the elbows stay inside the legs? Okay, and then relax the head down, lift the feet up. This is happy baby. Okay, and you can rock side to side. You can hold still. I also consider this Hatha moon session to just be like one long ass warm up. So we're gonna get through a little bit of everything. Start with a little hip, low back love. Alright, good. Bring your feet down to the mat. Arms down by your sides. Let's check in with the extension. So push down into your feet, lift your hips, come into a bridge. I'm gonna just go sideways so you get a little different view of it. Try to slide your arms under you, one at a time. Now lift from your booty. Lift, lift, lift. Squeeze the bottom of the leg. Squeeze into the hamstrings. Take one more breath in. Push hard into the feet. And then exhale, come down. Tuck your tail a little bit. Good. And then open the feet a little bit wider. Windshield wiper your knees from left to right. Notice how you're breathing. You might even find that's a breath. You're not even really breathing. We're gonna try to like really flush out through the breath and through the lungs. Super good for especially what's going on right now. Okay, come back into center. Keep your left foot grounded, reach your right leg up. This is like the good shit, you guys. Interlace your hands behind the right thigh. Go under your knee, please, just to start. Even if you're like, but Allie, I ain't touch my toe. Just keep it light. Roll out your ankle. Oh, lovely ankle. Now roll the opposite way. And really try to like roll from the ankle, not the toes, not the heel, the ankle joint itself. All right, so I'm gonna show you what pointing the toes is. It's like this, ballerina foot, point the toes. Yep, good job, Daniel. And then flexing the foot or ankle, whatever you wanna consider it. Toes drawing down, again, I'll turn a little sideways so you can see. Okay, so point, 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 take a breath in. And then exhale, flex. Reach up through your heel, like your heel's gonna drive into the ceiling. Now pause there, keep the ankle flexed if you can. Slide the hand up the leg if you can. Now either stay there or straighten left leg. Left leg, so that's the leg that's grounded. Maybe you re-straighten the right leg, or you're working with it. You're like, oh, please straighten leg. Now the last option here is lift the head and shoulders, bend the elbows and pull in towards your right knee. Push out through the left leg. Yeah, try, if you're facing the same way as us, try to touch the screen with your left heel. Okay, and then nice and easy, lower down, head, the shoulders, bend your right knee. Okay, take your left hand to right knee, right arm out to the right, and then twist over to the left side. I don't want to hit my plant here. Now it might feel good to move. I like to bend the right arm, and then I move the elbow a little bit up and down. Okay, with your next inhale, unwind, come back up to center. Hug both knees to the chest. Open them wide. Either stay as is, option 1 is totally fine, or option 2, happy baby. Outer edge of the feet, reach the feet up towards the ceiling. And you can always do both. Okay, this is more of an intuitive practice for insight. So you're just trying to collect a little bit of insight in your body, in your physical space. Okay, stay grounded. All right, so bring both of the feet down. Again, bridge pose, arms by the sides. Push down into your feet, lift your hips. Use the butt muscles to lift the hips. And instead of lifting the upper back, push down into, right? So you're using the ground. And as you push against the ground, you lift away from it, right? And that's the hips. Okay, one more inhale. And then you come down on the exhale. Nice and easy, one vertebra at a time. Little windshield wiper with the knees, back and forth, side to side. Okay, and then pause in the center. Keep your right knee, right foot grounded. Pause in the center. And then left leg straight up. Good. Interlace the hands behind your left thigh. Keep it under the knee for now. You're gonna roll out your ankle. Roll it out. Get some movement. I'm like big time, if you guys haven't taken my class before, which I'm pretty sure most of you tuning in haven't, I like to just really get into the joints and move them. Doesn't matter how far they move, we wanna move them. All right, if you haven't gone the opposite way with circles, do that. It'll feel a little awkward. Now try to push down through the back of the neck. Try to reach out through the crown of the head. Good, beautiful. Inhale. Flex the ankle, exhale. Drive your heel up, up, up to the ceiling. It's gonna touch it any moment. Okay, inhale, point the toes. Point the ankle. Good, and with the exhale, flex. And then just stay right there. Straighten up the right leg if you can, as long as that doesn't create pain. Remember too though, that stretch sensation is very, very similar to pain sensation. It's like the same signal in the brain, it's like the same signal to the nerves. So it's very intense. That's why you can only tolerate so much stretch at a time. And you have to do stuff for a really long time to like be flexible or feel flexible. Okay, hold the pose and either stay there or slide your hands up the leg. And then lift the head and shoulders. Again, take it as it comes. You don't have to do all of the suggestions. You can always like stop. Yep, reach through the right foot, reach through the left. Maybe you open up the back of that left knee crease. And then let it go. Head down, shoulders down. Bend the left knee into your chest. We're not quite done on that left side yet. Little rock side to side. Just low back love. Okay, and then twist over to the right. Bring the knee to the right. Oh, hello. Bring the left arm onto the left. If you're lucky enough to, have somebody that you live with, feel free to give them a little tickle. Feel this deep stretch and twist sensation happen in the left side ribs. Take another breath into your left side ribs. And with the exhale, come back up to center. We're gonna do one more happy baby for now. It may not be the last. Open the knees wide. Really, really wide. Maybe you can go wider. Wider, 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 wider. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then your full happy baby. I know, it's a really great camera view that we chose. I wanted our asses to be faces. Can you try to push your low back down? Okay, and then hug your knees to your chest. It's one of my favorite parts of class. You're gonna roll forward and back. Create that momentum with the legs, but start to create the energy in the abs. Maybe you like to linger as you roll back. Try not to knock anything over here. And then finally come up into a seat. You'll probably find yourself in the regular feeling seat. Oh, got a smile on the face. Oh, sorry, we're not supposed to touch each other. Just kidding. You're probably sitting in the less awkward feeling way. So once again, switch the cross of the legs. Does it feel awkward?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So I'm right. I love when I'm right. No, I'm just kidding. I just like, I'm very, extroverted. I really like the outward reaction. And since I can't see your beautiful faces, thriving on every reaction, Daniel. Okay, so we're gonna point out 2 things in the body that I always teach to. We'll start with like the general. It's the spine. So just imagine the spine. Yeah, adjust your seat so you can sit up tall. You can close your eyes here or open them. I'm gonna keep mine open just so I can kind of look at you energetically here. So you're imagining the spine is floating right at the center of your body. The spine is really interesting the way it's built. It's called intrinsic equilibrium. I only say that so that I sound really, really smart. But what it means is that your spine craves to be neutral. Neutral involves 5 curves in the spine. They look like a complicated S. Now go a little left and right. Just a little bit. Just really a little bit. Feel the weight shift, kind of? Yeah. And then pause right in the center, or what feels like center. Imagine the spine. Travel the imagination up through the neck. Imagine your spine now went through the top of the skull. Bring your hand to the top of the skull. Imagine your spine was going to just poke. That's the crown of the head. Take your hand away. See if you can reach up through the crown of the head. It's a very subtle, kind of strange feeling, especially if it's your first time. Good. Keep that, but relax the shoulders. Awesome. Now, imagination, picturing the spine. Okay. Go down the spine, down to, take your hand all the way down to your tailbone. 1 finger or 2 fingers. Try to find the tailbone. It's the last notch of the spine, and it's kind of sensitive, so don't push on it hard. Now take the hand away. Imagine the tailbone could go straight into the floor. So you're gonna kind of push your tailbone down into the floor. Reach the crown of the... Daniel knows this stuff. I teach it to him all the time. But it's always nice to get a review of it, even when you know it well. Feel that length. Inhale, reach the arms up. Don't lose the length. Exhale, hands to heart. Drawing the line down your imaginary spine. Again, inhale, reach out. And then up. Big exhale, hands to heart. Big exhale, let it all out. Let it all out. Good. Inhale, reach out. Reach up. For the length of the exhale, draw the hands down through imaginary spine. 1 more time. Inhale, breath, reach out and up. Hands to heart, exhale. Okay, inhale, breath, reach out and reach up. And with your exhale, bring the right hand down. Align it with your hip and reach over with the left hand. Really with the left ring finger. Turn the palm down. Okay, come back up to center, swing yourself up, inhale. And big exhale to the other side. Ground the left hand, push into it, reach with the right hand, ring finger. Okay, back to center, inhale. 1 more time to the right, exhale. With the left ribs, pull yourself back up. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. And left side, exhale. Okay, a little different. Inhale, come back to center. Keep breathing as you hook your thumbs. I'll show you. Keep your arms elevated. Yep, just hooking the thumbs. Spread the fingers out, get a little active. You're gonna bend the elbows. Yeah, perfect. So not too much. Perfect, so it's like a little diamond shape. Okay, you're gonna pull the right arm all the way down to the right and lean over. Lift the left elbow up as if you're gonna rip the thumbs apart, but don't let it happen. Good. And then pull yourself up with the left elbow. And then pull yourself down with the left elbow. Keep the thumbs hooked. Pull against that left arm. Yes, with the right elbow. Pull, pull, pull. You're gonna rip the thumbs apart, but don't let it happen. All right, pull yourself up to center. And then let the hands go down. Tuck the chin. Roll your right ear to the right shoulder gently. When you're ready, find center and then to the other side. One more time, from right to left. Go at your pace. If I do anything too fast, it's okay. You can take your time. You can always stop and meet back up with whatever we're doing. All right, come back up to center. Find the crown of the head reaching up, tailbone scooping down. Now see if you can keep the legs crossed and just roll right over into a tabletop. Or just kick your legs back behind you and do it the way Daniel did it. He's like, no, okay, so from here, I'm gonna go sideways so you can see it. Daniel, you stay as is. Tuck your toes. That's the toe tuck position. Send your booty back to your heels. Walk your hands towards the knees. Now, keep them here, or you're gonna bear with me, and you're gonna come up into a seat with the toes tucked. Bring the knees together if you can. My Hawaiian speak, if can, you can. Bring the feet bones together, the ankle bones, the big toe bones. Now, this is a little weird. You're gonna hope and pray that you make it through this, and you're gonna try to lift the knees up into a tippy toe ball squat. Come on. Little lean back to get there, yeah. However it happens, whatever it takes to get there. All right, cool. Now, try to sit up tall. Squeeze the thighs together. Push the ankle bones together. Maybe they can hear our parents. Sit up tall, sit up tall. Even if you think you're gonna fall, totally fine, sit up tall. If you fall, that's fine because that's how you learn to eventually not fall. All right, fun transition. You're gonna plant the hands, roll over the feet, come into a forward fold. Straighten your legs. You can widen your stance here. Feet about as wide as the mat. That's how I like to set it up. I'm gonna show you side view because I bend my knees quite a bit. Let the hands come down, or you're gonna weave the arms together by grabbing opposite elbows. Let your head relax, let your neck relax. You wanna feel as if the crown of your head is reaching down and has a weight attached to it. Be as is here. Now maybe you've done yoga a little bit, you're like, I wanna go for it. So you can straighten your legs, but I always do the pose this way with bent knees, trying to send my belly skin onto the pants of my thighs. All right, now a little bit different here. Bring your fingertips onto the shins, high up the shins. Inhale, halfway lift. You're gonna look forward for the first one. And exhale, forward fold. A little extra bend in the knees. Okay, one more time like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Push the fingers into the legs, send the chest forward. Good, exhale to fold. All right, we do have to do 3, I'm sorry, I know I said the last one. Inhale, halfway lift for the third, final time for now. And exhale, forward fold. You're gonna start to walk your hands forward, yogis. Walk, walk, walk. Now lower down to the knees. Lower down to your belly. Come into a Sphinx pose. You're gonna slide the elbows forward. Now I'm sure you've all seen a picture of it. That's what this pose looks like. Right? Okay. Imagine the collarbones here. Just imagine, right? Start to create a little sensation by imagining them. Can you spread the collarbones open wider? Now instead of reaching up through your chin and crunching the back of your neck, can you just reach up through the crown of your head? It's almost like you're slightly tucking your chin. I say slightly because I know some of you are really good students and you're like, I'm gonna tuck my chin. But really it's micro movements. Okay, spread your hands out. Can you push down through all of your toenails? All of the toenails, even the pinky toenail. Good. If you start to cramp in the feet, let it go. All right, one more inhale. As you exhale, you're just gonna sag in the pose a little, round the back. Now you tuck the chin. Now coil yourself back up, lift your chest. Inhale, reach through the crown of your head. And then exhale, just kind of sag, let it go. One more big inhale, lift the chest. Sphinx pose. Stay there as you exhale. Now, if you can, stay here. Start to engage the glutes, push down into your pelvis. It's like you're tucking your tail a little bit. Slide the hands back. Good, bring the forehead down. Come up into a tabletop inhale. We're doing something. Cool. Yeah, I think that's better. And then send your hips all the way back into a child's pose. Big toes touch. Knees as wide as you want. They can be as wide as your mat. They can be together. Don't think that there's a right or wrong way to do poses. This stuff is truly intuitive, isn't it? Now let the hips get really heavy. You're in a bent hip position. The hips are flexed. That means the knee is towards the chest. Just answers you perfect. Now with this hip flex position, we are doing the same thing we do when we sit. We know that sitting for long periods of time is not that great. This child's pose holds you completely. So the big part of this pose is actually when we release it. We're gonna release it in a couple breaths here. Start to reach the fingertips forward. Please keep resting on the forehead. Good. On your next inhale, rise up to a tabletop. On your exhale, extend your right leg all the way back. Bring the ball of your foot to the mat so the toes are in that tucked position. Cool? All right, inhale, lift the chest forward. Exhale, push back. So your hands slide the mat forward. Yep, you push your heel back. And then do forward and back a couple times. All right, now take your right heel, spin it down. Spin the inner right heel down. Reach your right arm all the way up. Scoot the right foot back a little bit. No, back towards me. Good. Push through the right foot, reach through the right arm. And then take your right arm overhead, reaching forward past the top edge of the mat. You got it, got it, got it, good. Inhale, try to puff your right ribs up. Exhale, tabletop. Plant the hand, plant the knee. Extend your left leg back as you inhale. And with the exhale, you give one big push. Push the hands and send the heel back. And then go forward and back a couple times. Nothing fancy, just stretching out your calf. Getting ready for some of the big stuff here. All right, you're gonna take the left heel. You're gonna spin the inner heel down. Reach the left arm up. Modified side plank. Now stay here and then start to reach left arm overhead past the front edge of the mat. Push with the right hand and then try to glue the left pinky toe down that back foot. Glue the pinky toe down and then tabletop. Walk the hands forward on a Hatha. You're gonna walk, walk, walk. So it's like child's pose, when we just did. You're gonna lift your booty up. Show you again towards the side. Yep. Lift the booty up, walk the arms forward, rest your forehead. If you're feeling some like not so great stuff in the shoulders, you're gonna bend the elbows out to the side. You're gonna scoot the hands back a little bit. So that's if you want a little bit less, if you have sensitive shoulders, if anything's going on, that's just not feeling right. You gotta adjust the pose a little bit here and there so that it does feel right. We're trying to not boss our body around and say, fit into this shape. Really more about quieting yourself enough to gain some insight. One more slow breath into your low belly. Open the mouth. All right, everybody's gonna bend the elbows out to the sides. Walk the hands back towards your face. Push up into a tabletop. First time in down dog. Tuck your toes, lift the hips up. So you're gonna bend your right knee, straighten the left leg, and the right knee, good. And then you're gonna switch. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, spread your fingers out and push through your hands. Keep switching sides. One knee bends, one leg straightens. Let your head relax. You don't have to be looking forward for this. You really can't do it wrong. Down dog is this nice V shape. It's not easy to get there. It takes a lot of hamstring flexibility. So you can definitely bend the knees. Now you can keep both of the knees bent. Let the head relax. You're just reaching through the mat as if you're gonna reach for something down here toward the earth. All right, we're gonna do something a little funky here. Bit of energetic poses before we taper all the way down, okay? Stay in down dog, step your feet together. As close together as they can go. Okay, we got a fancy pose coming up, three-legged dog. Lift your right leg up and back. Good, now bring it down. Once again, bring the foot to the mat. Okay, inhale, lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, mat away with your hands. Inhale, lift your right leg up. As you exhale, bring the knee to your nose, round the shoulders forward, and take a big step in between your hands. As many times as you got, get that right foot between your hands. Chop down, Allie. Lower your back knee. You're gonna walk your right foot out to the right. Pass your arms, so bring both your hands inside of your foot. Both the hands inside of your foot. Good job. All right, scoot your back knee back as far as you can. Little scooch, little scooch. Don't let your face do the pose. Soften your eyebrows. Take a breath in. Now you're gonna start to walk the hands back and straighten your front leg, half splits. I guess we're doing a lot for the hamstrings today. So flex the front ankle. Remember, we had point and flex. You can do a little of both. You want the main sensation to be in the back of the right leg. Yeah, so don't sit down. Keep your hip elevated to where it's directly stacked over that back knee. We're all about the straight lines. All right, once again, bend the front knee. We're gonna try something out here. Bend the left arm so much that you come down onto your left forearm. Take the right foot, start to peel it off the mat, push your right knee away with your right hand. If you can. If you can. Allie, ease up already. Well, this is our flexibility flow. Again, being a beginner is really the hardest position to be in, especially with yoga, but really with anything else, it's always hard to learn the new thing. It's always hard to get into the joint that you haven't gotten into in a while. All right, start to bring everything back to center. We gotta finish all of this with a low lunge. Tuck your back toes, walk your right foot in, about center. Hands and knee. I know, hang on tight, sit up real tall. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. You're gonna come all the way into down dog, lift the back knee up, step your right foot all the way back to meet the left. Good job. Nice. Pedal it out, do what you gotta do. If you're like, oh my gosh, I need a second, take a second. That was your second. And then let's move on. Step your feet together. On your next inhale, lift your left leg. And as you exhale, bring the foot back down. Again, inhale, lift the left leg. Three-legged doggy. Nice, exhale, bring the foot down. One more time, inhale, lift the left leg. Push through your arms. Exhale, knee to your nose. Left foot steps in between the hands. Good, lower that back knee down. It's a leap of faith. All right, left foot out. Both hands to the inside of the foot. Scoot the back knee back. Breathe. It's my number one job as human here on earth, to remind you to breathe. It's one thing I'm kind of good at. Okay, straighten the front leg, have splits, flex the ankle, walk the hands back. Now you can flex and point. Pointing is easier. Flexing is going to gain more sensation, more flexibility. Remember, the sensation you're feeling is not an easy one to deal with. It's the same as pain. We only have like such a tolerance. And I think okay, start to walk it forward. We're gonna go into this lizard lunge. Bend the knee. Now you're gonna walk the right hand a little bit out. Bend the elbow, come down under your forearm. Now you can start to peel your left foot away from the mat and push your left knee away from you with the hand. Be gentle. You don't have to like, But if you're doing it, right, if you're pushing that knee away, you want to push through the right elbow, lift the chest, and maybe you turn slightly upwards. So you're not busting your shoulders out. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, sometimes we have a more flexible side, sometimes we have a more tight side. That is super true for me. Daniel knows I have like a 90-year-old hip. All right, go ahead, come back to center. We have to finish this with the strong stuff, you guys. Set your feet up, so foot and knee maybe a little closer. You want a stable balance, stable base. Okay, rise up, low lunge. Inhale, reach up through your ring fingers. Exhale, plant the hands. So a little different. Walk your left foot to the outside of the left foot. Keep your hands flat if you can. I say that knowing that it's not easy. All right, step your right foot all the way outside of your right hand. Good, come down into a squat. Your feet will probably come closer. Yeah. Butt goes as low as possible. Now, we have our feet flat. He does ankle things with me all the time. So you're welcome. I'm just kidding. You're welcome for all that mobility. But if not, you can be on your tippy toes. We did this ball squat earlier. Whatever works. Whatever works for you. Feel the spine. Bring all your energy and imagination to the spine. Sit up really tall. Reach up through the crown. Can you lift your butt here? Couple inches, couple inches, couple inches. And then draw down through the tail. So your butt's the heaviest part of you. Pretty much is. Sit up really tall. Bring the hands to the heart. Now this is where it gets a little. Reach the arms up. Breathe. One more big breathe. And then forward fold, hands down, legs straight, relax your head, shake it gently, no. You're like, no tension, no stress. Okay, inhale to halfway lift, fingertips to shins, chest forward. And exhale to forward fold. Okay, we're gonna take a slightly different stance. Step your right foot all the way to the back of the mat, pivot to the right, and we're gonna wide-legged forward fold. Now you can widen the legs a little bit more. That doesn't actually make it harder. It tends to make it easier, especially if you're tight. Now imagine this crease in the back of the knees here. Right, bend your knees, Daniel, yet make the crease deeper, right? So imagine it's a window, now that window's closing. Go ahead and try to straighten your legs, opening up that window in the back of your knee crease. Good. You're gonna bend the knees a little bit, inhale. Straighten the legs, exhale. Imagine that window of the knees opening. One more time, inhale, look forward. And exhale, straighten the legs, relax your head. Can you interlace the arms by grabbing for opposite elbows? let your upper body now just hang. Feel the weight in the feet. Might be very unfamiliar. You're like, yep, those are my feet. I feel them. Imagine, and then maybe do it a little bit, that you could dip your weight forward towards the toes. Again, first it might just be an imagine, like, oh, is this really happening? And that gets you a little upside down here. Good, take one more breath in. Undo the arms, exhale. All right, go ahead and bring your hands to your hips. Bend your knees a touch, just a little bit. Send your spine forward and then up. Use the legs, use the thighs, come all the way up. Whoa, good. And then you're just gonna step the right foot to meet the left. Good. Turn around to the front. I didn't want to chop our bodies off, so we're gonna come down real quick, I promise. Here, we'll stand back here as much of us as you can get. Hello. Okay, inhale, reach the arms up, rolling into here for a second. Exhale, dribble down and forward fold. Walk your hands forward, come into a tabletop. Okay, so a little extra funky tabletop stuff. We're gonna do what we did earlier. Step your right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Start to scooch it closer to the left. Turn the right heel down, at the same time peel the right arm up, modify it. So you want your foot in line with the left foot. So you gotta bring it in line. Yep, and you want your hand in line with the knee, so it's hand, knee, foot. Option to stay here, or option to reach right arm overhead. Option to stay there, or you float your right foot up. I'll turn slightly to the side so you can see that foot up. Right leg up. Balancing, walk the left hand forward to make it easier. Yep, good. Stay here or bend the right knee. Grab for the foot. Back behind you. Pull your heel towards your booty. Push your knee and thigh back. Roll the chest open, maybe look up and kick your foot into the hand. Nice save. And then to get one, reach right arm up, right leg out. And then tabletop. Wow, triumphing. Child's pose, hips back, forehead down. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth loud, exhale. Tabletop on the inhale. Left leg extends back. Scooch it towards your right foot. That way when you spin the heel down, it's left foot in line with right knee, in line with right hand. Left arm goes up. Either you stay here, this is like position one. Or you go here, left arm reaches forward, left foot lifts up, left leg hovering. Maybe you stay there, or maybe, it's not easy. It's really not easy. Maybe you stay there, or you bend the left knee. You gotta really push into the right hand. You grab onto the foot. You start to roll the chest open, and maybe you kick the foot back. You just stay wherever works. Breathe. And then to let it go, you kick the left leg back, left arm up. Good, and you come into tabletop. Awesome. Inhale, breath, cow, lift the chest, lift the tail. And as you exhale, cat. Untuck your toes. Couple more, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Again, tuck the toes. Inhale, cow. Stick the booty up, lift the crown up, broaden the collarbones. Exhale into cat. Untuck the toes. Push into the tops of the ankles, round and look at your belly button. Good, now come back to center. A little bit of C curving, right shoulder towards the right hip. With your next exhale, look back. Come through center with the inhale, reach through the crown, tuck through the tail. Exhale, left shoulder, left hip, look back. One more, inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder, right hip. Inhale, center. Draw forward through the crown, back through the tail. Exhale, left. Good, come back to center, inhale. Hips back towards the heels as you exhale. This time cross the forearms, rest your forehead on this now little arm pillow that you've constructed. Just rest easy for a moment. Instead of flowing with the body, just feel the flowy motion of your breath, that wave-like continuous energy. Notice how you breathe in from the center and the body. Just don't ever forget that yoga is insight, intuition. It's a quieter message that you listen for. We're done with the obvious and with the in-your-face stuff. It's more subtlety. Right. Go ahead from here, come on up into a seat. Any seat you want. You can sit cross-legged, or you can sit on top of your shins and feet like me. Or perfect examples. We'll just do what the other person is in. Okay. Reach the right arm up first. Spin the palms so it faces back behind you. Bend the elbow, bring the hand to your back. You're going to take the other hand that's free, bring it onto your bent elbow. Do a very tiny side bend over to the left. Over to the left. Stretching out through the right ribs, like every rib is going to separate away from each other. Then come back into the center. Left hand goes down. Oh yeah, left hand goes down. And then you're supposed to very carefully tuck the chin, slide your right arm off your head. Daniel's like, nope, I'm done with the pose. Now slide your right arm off. Slide your right arm down. Good. Come back up through center. Reach the left arm up. Turn the palm to face behind you. Bend the elbow, touch your upper back / neck. Your free hand is the right one. Take the left elbow with that right hand. Do a very tiny bend over to the right. So we did lots of side body stuff as well. Just kind of finishing out here with this really tough one. Really big shoulder stretch. It's not a very feel-good stretch, I find. It's more like intense and gripping for me. But there's a point where you know if it's pain. So just make sure there's no pain. We're going to come back up to center. Pause. Take the right hand off the elbow. Tuck your chin. Slide your left arm, hand down off the back. Alright, go ahead and roll on up. Okay, we're going to do one last big pose here. And we're going to lay down and chillax, get ready for Chelsea's speak. So go ahead, come forward onto the belly. Sphinx pose, last time. We're gonna deck it out. Start to push against the floor to lift the chest up. You're gonna take the left elbow a little out, the left hand a little bit in, bend the right knee. Yeah, you got it. Bring the left hand a little bit in towards the center. Right knee bends. Try to reach back for your right foot. Walk the hand all the way around to the inner arch. Yep, so your thumb could touch your big toe really easily. Kick your foot back into the hand. Push against the ground with your left arm. Good. Maybe look up and slightly to the right. Now let it go very gently. Don't fling your limbs away. Bring the right forearm down. Extend your right leg back. We'll do the other side. Right elbow out, right hand to the center of the mat. And then bend the left knee. Reach back with the left. Okay, once you grab the foot, walk the hand all the way around to the inner arch of your foot. Your thumb could touch your big toe. Now maybe you start to look up and to the left. Kick the foot back. Try to lift the thigh. Use the glutes. Even the right leg might help you here, just engaging it. Bring the forehead down to your hand. Wiggle the hips left and right, just because it feels nice. I'm gonna take a big breath in. Open the mouth. So you can stay here and rest, or you can do one last big pose. Stay, or go ahead and bend your knees. Once you bend the knees, reach back with both hands, grabbing the feet. Dhanurasana. Keep the hands as they are, so they're on the outer edge of the feet. You could more easily touch the pinky toe with the thumb. As you start to kick the legs back, begin to breathe in and out. And as you do both of those things, start to lift the head up, lift the chest forward, forward, forward. Kick the legs back, reaching, reaching, reaching. Maybe you can lift the thighs. Reach out through the crown of the head so you're not busting your neck. Squeeze the inner thighs in, point your little toesies. One more breath in. Hold for the exhale, and then you let it go. Very gently you let go. We come carefully out, just like we go carefully in. Windshield wiper your legs left and right as I almost knock on my hands. We're going to lay on our back for a moment here. So all you're gonna do is come into like a quarter of a Sphinx pose. That means you lift your chest. Arms are in front of you. Slide the left arm under your chest, through your right armpit, and roll onto your back, my friends. Bring the knees into your chest. Make sure that feels okay on your low back. Yeah. And then just really gently rock side to side. Massage your back. Giving yourself insight in the body and how it feels. Just about perfect time here, you guys. Want to get us seated, and last bit of manipulating breath so we can carry on through the rest of our day, maybe a little more balance. Oh, you're already gonna come up and do a seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
He's really fast, you guys. He's really, really fast. So you'll come up into a seat when you're ready. Any comfortable seat. A little rock side to side. A little rock side to side, side to side. I'll let you sit the not awkward way. That's fine. Ooh, let's get one nice little last stretch in here. Feet together, knees out. I'm trying to time us real perfectly here. A little rock side to side, or maybe you push the knees down one at a time. Both are the same, whatever works. Okay. Sitting, however, you can stay on your hip opener. It's not easy to stay there. You can cross the legs. Rest the hands on your knees. Palms facing down. So you can bring your hands actually onto your kneecaps. And this is a mudra of grounding. Grounding is just a fancy kind of word that always confused me. And really all it means is connected. You're taken care of at your most basic level. You've drank water, you fed yourself, you slept, maybe tidied up your room. These basic things that help carry out a positive vibration when you do other things. You have a busy day, you have a lot to get done. It's like you just want those things taken care of so everything else can run smooth. Adjust the body in any way. Close the eyes. Take a deep breath in. However you want, exhale it out. Keep breathing at this natural pace. Maybe it's a bit more flushed out. We're gonna do a 3-part inhale. And then we're gonna do 1 long exhale. Again, normal breath in. However you want, exhale. Now we'll do our breathing technique. Inhale just 1/3 of the way. Pause. And then inhale 2/3 of the way. And pause. Inhale to your fullest extent. Hold it. Open the mouth, exhale. And really, really exhale every last ounce of breath. There you go. Inhale just 1/3. Pause. Inhale 2/3. Pause. Inhale fully fill the ribs. Pause. Open the mouth. And really force the exhale out. Inhale just 1/3. You gotta control it. Pause. Right? And then you inhale just 2/3. Pause. Inhale to the top. Pause. Do you have more breath to inhale here? And then let it go. Inhale for 1/3. And pause. 2/3. And pause. Inhale fully, fill the ribs. Pause. Can you sniff more breath in? And let it go. Beautiful. Bring the hands into the heart. Tuck your chin. Feel the breath, that wave-like continuous flow of energy. Feel your own vibration here. Use the imagination to elevate your vibration. Even upgrade your vibration. You're vibrating at a higher level. Your brain is bowing to the intelligence of your heart in this moment, revealing to you your inner light. With gentleness and firmness, touch your thumbs to the sternum, that center bone in the chest. Feel the energy from the crown of your head pouring to one another. That's you to me, baby. Me to you. And we'll close here. There is a light within me that sees the same light within you. When we can all stop to see that inner light, that is when we becomes one. Om Shanti. Namaste.
Namaste.
That big namaste was for our boy Vasquez out there. Alright, well, we love you guys. Thank you so much for practicing. Ooh, I feel a little wiggly high coming out of me now. Feel free to connect over our chat.
Twitch chat.
Our Twitch chat, our Coalesce page. We want to talk to you. We want to hang out with you all day long. Let's get ready to party. Who's up next?
Chelsea.
Chelsea's up next. That's right. I knew that.
Support services.
Yeah, so wellness check, you guys. Let's tune in and chat with Chelsea. Hope I set the tone. It's freaking 2 o'clock and 30 seconds, you guys.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. Love you, bye.